Hi, Teresa. We're looking at the coffee shop posters here, and I think you're off to a fine start. You've got your color schemes chosen, your imagery chosen, font choices, and you're starting to lay that information out in ways that make sense. We are looking at the grid poster, I believe, and you're doing some things along the lines of a grid poster. Here you've got a block of text justified to a vertical axis. But it's the only block of text that's justified to a vertical axis. And what we want to do in a grid poster is align text and images and other design elements to horizontal axes, quite often the baseline of the type, and vertical axes. And those are usually shown through visual lines that one creates through justifying text, and one is happening right here, but it doesn't follow through the rest of the poster. After we get through this top third, the bottom third is all the information is centered rather than placed on a grid. And what I would like to see happen here is strong justifications to the right or to the left that create lines that we can follow throughout with our eyes throughout the composition. Looking at the freeform poster, something fairly similar is going on. You've got some justified text, some centered text. The composition is basically centered, equal stuff happening on the right-hand side and left-hand side. And with the freeform poster, you can do all kinds of fun and crazy things, and you're starting to do that with this squiggly line. You're trying to use that to lead our eye through the composition, and it's a good idea, but you need to then bring the information over to that squiggly line so that becomes the guiding force through the composition. Right now, you've got all this stuff justified on this side, and then you've got this group of centered information and this group of centered information that doesn't have much relationship to the squiggly line, and then you have the shop name centered at the top. So I think getting looser here, you can put stuff at angles, you can tilt it to fit along, this kind of diagonal line that you've drawn here. You can do all kinds of fun and loose things here, and that is what I'd like you to see you try to do here. So I'm going to send these back to you. Please make your revisions and then send them back to me for grade, and also be sure to include the revised versions in your portfolio due at the end of the week, okay?